Today, being the 23rd of April 2025, there is a current war that is going on in Okigwe State between the men of Major General Gento de Zuuu, the general of the Biafra Liberation Army, into war, live and direct today. And the men of the Biafra Liberation Army are using Ogbunigwe to destroy the Zuuu. As you can see it, as you can hear watch the video and know what is going on. Currently in Obinetiti, in Arondi Zog. Currently, because they have come to kill Biafrans in Arondi Zog. And the men of Gento have opposed them, destroyed many of them, uncountable men of them with Ogbunigwe. Ogbunigwe will go. Kudos to Biafrans. Live and direct, happening live and direct. Watch and share.
Mosa. Ndokita. Kodo motonga. Haba loso. Haba loso. So igwe ko ejo kuna get the motor konga. Ere merema. Ngele pia. Position. Ndora de kajo tamuna. Ngele pia. Ole me kula mfite tuno, amangu ni mego. This song. No, you people one challenge.
Oyisi TV la ma. Obiletiti mokita la bosa. Okita la bosa oyisi. Okita la bosa. TV la ma oyisi. TV la ma okita la bosa. Okita la bosa TV la ma. Yala mo dia. Yala mo dia. Lala okita. Akita mo.
We have 10 in the parade. Permission to carry on the parade, sir. Bayonet! Mark time! Right about Bayonet, right. Who named the Biafra? Who named the Biafra? Ole boli la nyunude, ole benzapu zonude, ole la yese la waya o, usaputa yese la waya o. Our people, they connive with Fulani to perpetuate this criminality. They have no know because those who have been victims, those who have been kidnapped, they come out and they reveal what happened. And some of them the mask, only put mask. Yeah, our local people in that mist. They don't mask. They speak their language and you hear it. So my brothers, or do you know that? Go and tell your village. Any solution? Got to self-defense. You have the right to self-defense. We must rise to defend ourselves. Government has failed us. Government has failed us. I've moved, several motions have moved a motion on insecurity in Usuwan. The last time people were killed in Nimbo, I came there physically. I came to commiserate with the families. I got to the Senate, I moved the motion. It was approved. The Senate Committee on Legislative Compliance followed it up. The IG of Police has that resolution. The Chief of Army Staff has that resolution. The Director of DSS has that resolution. Nothing has been done. Many state governments are not waiting for federal government any longer. Federal government.
Our body they shake, I beg. At Kogi State, I beg. Amado de Miki. Amado Ajegu, I beg. Drivers where they come, passengers where they come, I beg. Me on a stop, kidnappers they road, I beg. I beg. Me on a pray for us where they go.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back updates and information as to the hot. In case it's your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper. See the hot. You don't share. Some like people for this social media don't they talk say Nigerian government don't approve say may they extradite Mazi Simon Ekpa con Nigeria, make him come face his court charges as the news alleges. This is allegedly, but of course you know that the enemy of Biafra doesn't sleep. They are always there to find fault. They are always there to make sure that they tarnish the image of Umuchukwu. But Kuku Okika Abiyama will not allow them. Meanwhile, let me read out that news for you. It's just for reading sake so that you can see what the enemy of Umuchukwu is planning for them. Meanwhile, on the same said date that they say that Simon Ekpa is supposed to be extradited, which is July 15th, 2025, he is scheduled for a court appearance also in Pijai, Finland, like T, so that you know that these people are just peddling lie about Chineke Chukwu Gozira Gozi. Let's go down to that information. The Finnish authorities have approved the extradition of Simon Ekpa, a controversial Finnish Nigerian separatist agitator, to Nigeria. The transfer is scheduled for July 15, 2025, following a ruling by the Pijat Hami District Court in Laiti on April 18, 2025. Ekpa, who refers to himself as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, has been at the center of escalating separatist rhetoric targeting Nigeria's southeastern region, contrary to persistent claims in Nigerian media and some official quarters. Ekpa is not affiliated with the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, a group that has repeatedly disowned him. We don't understand why the Nigerian government and media continue to tag him as a leader of a faction of IPOB. That is pure misinformation and deceptive, an IPOB spokesperson stated. Simon Ekpa runs his own network. Even in this news, they accuse Simon of being a kidnapper. They also accuse him of being criminal. All right. Now that Simon is no more in the picture, that he has been arrested by the Finnish government for some interrogation and questioning. The question is, what is now happening in the southeastern part of Nigeria? Who is involved? Who is the one carrying out the act? What happened in also the other time? Who is involved? Who is the one carrying it out? And also, what also is happening in Plateau State today? Who is involved? Who is the one carrying it out? And is this still this same Simon Ekpa that is this still this same Simon Ekpa that is in detention, that is still carrying out the act that is currently going on? One thing is that the evil people in this country does not like good things. The reason why they don't like good things is that they want the citizens to still remain in their bondage of corruption, in their bondage of poverty, in their bondage of destruction, in their bondage of keeping the poor masses to make them suffer. So they don't like people like Ekpa, who wants to liberate their people, who wants to bring light to shine, who wants to cause light to shine among the people. So when they see people like this, they tend to quench their light by all means. All right, there is this information, this troll going on social media, that as Pope Francis has passed away, that is supposed to be Cardinal Arinze, a Nigerian, an Iwot son that is supposed to become the next Pope because he is the next in line. But the question is, people who are peddling this information, can an African man become a Pope in Rome? Of course, you know that most of the popes that we have had so far, they are all Roman citizens. The question is, can an African man become a pope in Rome? And also, why should people be dabbling in what matters that concerns religion? The Catholic people have set their church the way they want it to be running, and they know what they are doing. They know how they want their popery stuff to be. So whether it is Cardinal Arinze or the new pope, the new man they are bringing on the picture that is supposed to succeed the late Pope Francis, they are the one who knows. I believe that the Catholic Church is a well-organized church. Let's go down to that information. Now, the Vatican is presenting someone named who is Cardinal Kevin Farrell, the acting head of the Vatican. When the world learned of Pope Francis' death on Monday morning, an Irish-American cardinal, little known in the wider world, was the one to break the news. After announcing that the Pope had returned to the home of the father, Irish-American Cardinal Kevin Farrell took on one of his biggest roles yet, the Camerlengo, or the person who runs the Vatican after the death of a resignation of a pope. Pope Francis nominated the cardinal for the role in 2019. The cardinal will remain in the position during the Apostolica Sedis vacance. the period between the death or resignation of a pope until the election of the next pontiff. He also will play an important role in the centuries-old ceremonies to mourn Pope Francis. Born in 1947 in Dublin, Ferrer attended the University of Salamanca in Spain and the Pontifical Georgian University in Rome, according to the Vatican. He held roles in churches around the world, serving as a chaplain at the University of Monterrey in Mexico, as well as a parish in Bethesda, Maryland. All told, the 77-year-old spent more than 30 years working for churches in the U.S. Farrell was appointed Bishop of Dallas in 2007 until Pope Francis asked him in 2016 to serve as the leader of the Vatican's new department responsible for the pastoral care of families, raising him to the rank of cardinal. Years after naming him as Camerlengo, in 2023, Francis chose Ferrer as president of the Supreme Court of Vatican City-State. He was also named president of the Commission for Confidential Matters. As Camerlengo, Cardinal Ferrer will be tasked with making arrangements for the conclave, the process through which the next pontiff is selected. Technically, a Camerlengo can become pope, as has happened twice in history. Giacomo Pesci, Pope Leo XIII in 1878, and Eugenio Peselli, Pope Pius XII in 1939. The cardinal also will preside over the certification of Francis' death, laying his body into the coffin. After that, the cardinal is expected to lead a procession, moving the post body from the chapel of the Domus Santa Marta to St. Peter's Basilica. The ceremony will take place as soon as Wednesday morning, according to the Vatican. All right, but there's a speculation also going on that Cardinal Arinze of Igbo descent is supposed to be the one to succeed the Pope because he's one of the high-ranking cardinal. All right, let's see as it goes. Of course, you know what is going to happen. Meanwhile, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. You and I know that I don't usually dangle into church matters, but as it may, let me wind down the curtain here. And if this is your first time of joining us, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you for listening. God bless you.